Da-da, 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 da-da. Welcome back, junior detectives.
Detective Flower and Detective Dungarees here to get you ready for another day of investigating the mystery of the missing body of Jesus.
Right, first things first. I think you should let us know what you picked as your detective names.
Yeah.
Why don't you shout them out for us? Wow, those are some cool names. Yeah.
I'm very impressed. With great junior detectives on the case, I'm sure we'll have this mystery solved in no time.
Oh, speaking of the investigation, how did you get on with finding all those footprints from yesterday? Have you managed to put them on your evidence log?
We managed to find a good few footprints too. Oh.
Look at these ones, curious ones. I couldn't quite figure out who they could be. But then I remember that Detective Stern said Detective Joy was driving him up the wall.
You're so funny, Detective Dungarees. Well, make sure you have your footprints ready to show Detective Stern and Detective Joy when you see them in a moment.
Whoa, all this talk of footprints is reminding me of stomping my feet in those songs again. Oh, we're definitely going to have to sing that song again today. And we also have a new song ready to sing that's got brand new actions as well. It's all about lifting up the name of the Lord because he's the one who lifts us up. Now we're going to practice this action for showing how God lifts us up is like this, and then we jump around in a circle. Oh!
Ooh, it's easy to get dizzy. Be careful, Detective Dungarees. Oh, careful. Whew. Okay, are you ready, junior detectives? Let's go see Detective Stern and Detective Joy at Detective Headquarters.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Detective Stern. Good morning, junior detectives.
Joy.
What have we got today? How can we get started?
Well, I've been looking over all the evidence from our junior detectives. They found quite a few footprints.
That's our junior detectives. Thanks, team.
It looks like there were 2 Roman legionaries guarding that tomb. And we can see the women that came and left. But there was no big group that would have come by that could have opened it. I'm going to contact the Roman authorities to see if they'll make a statement. Oh, I hate mornings.
I know just what you need. You just need to get yourself moving. How about a good morning stretch, Stern?
Gah.
Well, we're gonna have a stretch. I would love it if you would join me. Come on, everybody, on your feet. It's my favourite part of the morning.
This song has loads of really good actions. So we're gonna reach up high, we're gonna touch the ground, we're gonna stomp our feet, and we're gonna turn around. Are you ready? I reach up high, I touch the ground, I stomp my feet, and I turn around. I've got to praise the Lord. I jump and dance with all my might. I might look funny, but that's alright. I've got to praise the Lord. I'll do anything just for my God. 'Cause He's done everything for me. worship God in every way. In this song, the actions praise His name. I want my actions every day to do the same. I reach up high, touch the ground. I stomp my feet and I turn around. I've got to praise the Lord. I jump and dance with all my might. I might look funny, but that's alright. I've got to praise the Lord. Sing it once more, reach up high. Reach up high, I touch the ground. I stomp my feet and I turn around. I've got to praise the Lord. I jump and dance with all my might. I might look funny, but that's alright. I've got to praise the Lord. Woo! Well done, give yourselves a clap.
Don't you feel much better now?
Not my cup of coffee. Nearly sorted these old files.
Great. What were you saying about calling a Roman?
Well, let's have another go. It's quite a long number, this. Good morning. It's Detective Stern here. I'm hoping to talk to you about one of my cases. Yes. Jesus of Nazareth. Missing body? What do you mean, no comment? You had him under guard. Hello? Hello? They hung up on me.
Well, is there anyone else you could try? Surely someone will have something to say.
Well, I've got a few contacts. You try those ones, and I'll try these ones.
A few moments later.
Any joy? Joy?
Well, the thing is, no one is picking up. And when they do pick up, they won't actually tell me the answers to what I'm asking. And I mean, that is when they don't hang up on me as soon as I start asking the questions.
Good job. I've got a long list of contacts then. Detective work isn't all flash, you know.
Much later.
Nothing. Nothing from anyone. It's almost like someone seriously important has given orders to ignore us.
Hold on. That's it. Someone is trying to cover something up.
It's an anonymous email. Looks like a video file. Checks out. Should be safe at least.
Well, let's see then.
Come on. Oh, thanks.
Please don't try to identify me. I could get in real trouble for this. But something really strange is going on. One of my mates was at the tomb. He looked really freaked out on Sunday morning. I think something unusual must have happened. Later that day, he got called to speak to Pilate, the governor at his estate. My mate just left after that. Oh, sorry, got to go.
Finally, something!
We have got something weird is going on. I'm so excited now, I could just...
Oh no, here we go again.
It's time for us to lift up the name of God again. So we're going to sing together. We're going to worship. Hope you're ready to do some actions. Jump up off the floor. Jump up off your chair. We're going to sing together. I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. He took my feet from the slippery clay, set me on a solid rock to stay. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. So I'll praise you, Jesus, for you always hear my cry. Every day that you give me breath, I'm gonna lift your name on high. I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. He took my feet. He took my feet from the slippery clay, set them on a solid rock to stay. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. So I'll praise you, Jesus, for you always hear my cry. Every day that you give me breath, I'm gonna lift your name on high. I will lift up the name of the Lord, and I will lift up the name of the Lord. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. He took my feet, he took my feet from the slippery clay, set them on a solid rock. He took my feet from the slippery clay and set them on a solid rock. He took my feet from the slippery clay and set them on a solid rock to stay. I will lift up the name of the one who lifted me. Very well done. Don't get too dizzy.
Okay, next thing's next. Let me just pin the governor's estate. Is that what that says?
Yeah, oh, the governor was called Pontius Pilate. It's up there. No, in the building.
There.
There we are. Now, as far as we know, Jesus wasn't taken there, so don't join that up with the string just yet. But there's something to do with that. Right. That was a long morning. Time for lunch!
Delicious. Hey, look at this cute turtle videos.
Grow up! What is that? My face?
Twittergram, actually. Oh, wait. You actually want to see this?
Doubt it.
No. It is to do with the kiss. Look, it's one of those people that was following our dead / missing / AWOL guy.
Put it on the screen then.
Hey guys, the craziest thing just happened and I had to share it with you. Me and my friend Cleo. Bit of an odd name, isn't it? Like the queen, not the car, he always says. Although he doesn't really like being compared to a queen. Anyway, we were walking along the road between Jerusalem and the village Emmaus. And as we were walking along, we were chatting about everything that's been happening. Have you heard about it? Well, how could you not? It's all over the city. Jesus and what he was doing, and then what happened to him, and then, well, the empty tomb and what the women are saying. We were discussing all of this, all of the hope that we placed in Jesus, and then how it came to such a horrible end. Well, as we were walking along, this guy came up to us. He was walking in the same direction, and he asked us, "What are you talking about?" How could he not have heard about it? Well, we decided to explain all of it to him as best as we could, how there was this guy Jesus from Nazareth, and how he'd been going around and teaching, and all of the miracles that he'd been doing, and then how he came to Jerusalem and what he was doing there. But then what the authorities thought of him, me and Cleo, we thought he was the Messiah. We thought he'd come to rescue us and establish God's kingdom. The religious leaders, though, they disagreed. I think they were scared and jealous of him. And they arrested him, and they made up things to accuse him of, and they made sure that the Romans crucified him. Me and Cleo were crushed. Jesus had seemed so different and so powerful and so good. But now he was dead. It was all over. We had hoped for so much, and we were so disappointed. The thing is, though, our friends went to the tomb a few days later, and they couldn't find his body. It was definitely the right tomb, but he wasn't there. Weird, right? It gets weirder. They met some angels. Crazy. They're certain, though. They can't stop talking about it. Angels. And the angel said to them, Jesus was alive, which is ridiculous. The Romans know how to kill someone. They're pretty much experts. Jesus was definitely dead when he went into the tomb. But that's what the women are saying. The tomb was empty, and the angel said Jesus was alive. Me and Cleo, well, we didn't know what to make of it. And so we were talking about all of this with our new friend. It's quite a story, right? How would you react? Surprised? Shocked? Confused? You might think we were crazy. Cleo is a bit odd. But our new friend, well, I thought he would react like that as well. But you know what he said? He said, "Don't be so slow to see and believe. Why do you find it so hard to believe what the prophets have said?" I was shook. Cleo actually tripped over, flat on his face. He might have broken his nose. Not that it makes much difference. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, we asked this guy, our new friend, walking along with us, "What do you mean?" And he explained everything. He went right back to the very start of the Bible, and he explained how all of the Old Testament was leading up to Jesus, how it promised everything in advance, and how it all came true in Jesus. It was amazing. I've never heard anything like it. How do I explain it? Well, have you ever heard the most wonderful, amazing, epic story where someone comes and rescues you from all of your fears, and you wished with all your heart that it could come true? Well, imagine it did. That's what it felt like. Our hearts could have burst out of our chests. We were so happy. But it gets more incredible than that. You see, by this time we arrived in Emmaus, the village we were going to, and our friend was going to carry on along the road. But we wanted to hear more. We wanted him to stay. And so eventually we persuaded him to stay and have dinner with us. And just as we were sitting down to eat, he picked up the bread and he prayed and he thanked God for it and he broke it, and suddenly we recognised him. It was like we could see properly all of a sudden. It was Jesus. We hadn't recognised him on the road, but now we were certain it was him, alive, eating with us. And then, just like that, he was gone. It's incredible. The women were right. The tomb is empty. Jesus is alive. I can hardly believe it. But I saw him with my own eyes, and everything he explained from the Old Testament, it all makes so much wonderful sense. And so me and Cleo were about to set off back to Jerusalem to tell the others Jesus is alive. But I couldn't wait. I had to tell someone. So thanks for listening. I'm going to grab my cloak and then we're going to head off. I can't wait to hear what the others are going to say.
So, our body is a ghost now.
No. Just another nutter.
Well, we do know that something weird is going on, because the Romans wouldn't say anything.
Look, Joy, I've solved a lot of cases. I am not going to slap "a ghost did it" on a case and stop there, even if I think they're a bit weird. We should go to this Emmaus place and track them down. Must be just off the side of the map that way, yeah. Apparently you went there, go on. They might know or have something useful for us.
Well, if they've been walking all day, I reckon we could do it in about 10 minutes. That sounds reasonable.
Might be able to catch them. Bring the kit in case we find any useful evidence.
All these bits of broken bread and leftover pieces. It's a shame we already had lunch, isn't it?
Well, it checks out with that account from Twitface.
You mean Twittogram?
Whatever. Right, let's see if there's anything else here. Is that printer still on? What are they using it for? Little bits of paper stuck in it. See if we can find anything else. Ah, I think it's in the bin down there. Go get it.
There are more pieces here. Just gonna tip them into my trusty evidence envelope. That was lucky. We wouldn't have had that if the printer was working properly and didn't tear this picture to shreds.
You better get that little bit from the printer too. Looks like it might be a tough job to piece it all back together. Hopefully the junior detectives will be able to manage it.
Is it time to head back yet? Because my stomach's rumbling.
Wow. Well, head back to the station. You get that evidence to the junior detectives so that they can work out where we need to go next.
Hope you don't mind if I sing in the car.
Oh, haven't we done enough of that already?
Easter is all about the time that we remember that Jesus is alive, that he came to save us. And this song is all about that. So in any situation, we can remember that Jesus is the best one there is. So we're going to sing to him now. Sing, hope is here, hope is here. Shout the news to everyone. It's a new day, peace has come. Jesus saves, mercy triumphs at the cross. Love has come to rescue us. Jesus saves. Hope is here, what a joyful noise we'll make as we join with heaven's song to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Free at last, every debt has been repaid. Broken hearts can be remade. Jesus saves. Sing above the storms of life. Sing it through the darkest night. Jesus saves. Free at last. What a joyful noise we'll make as we join with heaven's song to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Sing it out to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know that Jesus saves. And you save, you heal, restore, reveal the Father's heart to us. You rose, you raised us from the grave. Your spirit lives in us. You save, you heal, restore, reveal the Father's heart to us. You rose, you raised us from the grave. Your spirit lives in us. Sing it out to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know Jesus saves. Sing it out to let all the world know that Jesus saves. Raise a shout to let all the world know Jesus saves.
I love that new song. It's all about sharing the amazing news that Jesus is alive again and that he has the power to save us too. Oh, I guess it's like what that disciple was doing when he shared his story about meeting the risen Jesus.
Yeah, it's so exciting to hear that piece of evidence as someone who actually met Jesus after he'd risen. He didn't recognise him at first, but then he knew he was really alive. So, Detective Dungarees, what do we have for our junior detectives to be doing at home today?
Well, we had a really important piece of evidence, but it was completely shredded by the printer. So we're going to send it out to you in your Detective Day 2 packs, and we need you to piece all the pieces back together so we can find out what it shows us.
Yes, so now is the time to be opening that top secret pack for Day 2. And in it, you'll find instructions on the resources to make a magnifying glass. That's today's craft. Every detective needs a magnifying glass so that you can investigate the clues really closely, all the details.
Wow. Another important thing we're going to be working through this week is gathering up all the things that we need
Look at that.
to make an Easter garden.
Very nice.
See, this is a reconstruction of the empty cross and the empty tomb. So here we've got the cross on which Jesus was crucified, and then they buried him in this tomb in here. You can see the stone that was in the way, but now it's been moved away. So we're hoping that by reconstructing this scene, we can better understand what happened for Jesus, what it means that he isn't there anymore. Well, and that's because he was alive again.
Yes. Now that's your outdoor activity today. As long as it's not raining, get out and about on a walk with your family. And you need to collect things to make this Easter garden. So you'll need to collect some sticks and some moss and some stones, lots of resources. And again, you can find those instructions in your special detective pack.
Oh, well, we better get cracking. Best of luck with all your investigating. We look forward to seeing the results tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Da-da, 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 da-da.